Chase, would you say at this point early on it feels good to be where you are?
Yeah, definitely, man. Feel good to get out, practice with the guys. Yeah, man, it just feels good.
Hey, Chase, did you expect to be cleared this early? I think Dave said you got cleared early, but did you expect to be cleared early?
I felt like I was just doing what I had to do, and to speed up my, recovery process. And what I did, it worked, and just grateful.
What was the weight like just trying to get out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was, I started to read more, I felt like. Times where I just couldn't work out or just had to, not be involved with, what the team was doing. Just really had to just bite down and, lock in on just recovering.
How do you feel like you've done the reps you've got?
I feel like I did pretty good. Still getting the playbook down, getting real comfortable, but yeah.
Is there anything different about recovering from this injury from some of your previous ones?
Yeah, I mean, this one is I just really just had to chill and just let my body do what it's do.
Do you feel completely comfortable out there right now? Or is there ramping back up for you?
I mean, I feel comfortable. We still gonna ramp it up. Last thing they worry about is my neck. They just making sure, because I had to sit 2 months that everybody else was working. So just making sure I don't get no soft tissue injuries, nothing like that. That's why we ramping it up.
Yeah, Chase, timetable is one thing, but also, like, what do you miss in those 2 months as far as working out, staying in the shape you used to be in and everything?
Yeah, I mean,
that's all been really positive for you coming back, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still young, so it didn't hurt me too bad. All right, did a lot of BFR, twice a day, doing everything I could to keep my body in the best shape. Got in the pool a lot, so I tried to do everything possible. Without lifting and just really running to stay right.
If we were talking to you, your first camp with the Saints, and the injury wasn't any part of this equation, it was just about your career, what is it you want to be focusing on most this month to be the best version of yourself?
Just be a great teammate. Get the playbook down, do my job.
I know both Dennis Allen and Mickey Loomis said they feel like you do have a healthy chip on your shoulder, and they like where they're getting you in your career. I mean, is that a fair way to describe your attitude heading into this season?
I'm just going out like I do all the time, be myself, do me, and just be Chase Young.
What have you made of the pass rush around you as well as some of the other guys?
Yeah, we got some dogs. I ain't gonna fake. Big Carl, obviously the OG Cam. Been learning from him a lot. And just trying to soak up everything that I can from those guys to add to my game, just to make us all, as a whole, real good group.
I think D.A. was saying how impressed he was with you physically, how imposing you are. What would you say you are physically, I guess, in the process? Maybe if you put a percentage on.
I don't really have no percentage, man. I feel good. I feel like it's, still got another month to the first game. I feel like, I've been in the weight room every day, so still trying to stay on top of my body, so I think I'll be even better in a month.
Did you say earlier you were reading a bit?
Yeah, I've been reading a lot more when I was just injured, because sitting in the house, you get tired of watching TV, so I just started reading a little more.
Or what have you been reading?
So right now I'm reading something called Do Hard Things. And just some, just a nice little read. In camp I ain't reading that much, maybe like 10 pages a night, just to calm myself down. But
you find that relaxing?
Yeah, relaxing. Yeah, and gotta feed the brain.
What is your impression of Carl Granderson so far? Like, what does he do well from your vantage point?
First of all, he got a dog mentality. I feel like it has to start there. You gotta have that dog in you I feel like, to be great at this game. He has a very good bend, I feel like, around the edge. And very great power. I feel like he has a wide range of moves that he can use in his toolbox. And we always going back and forth about, okay, Carl, what you do right here? And he asks me what I do here. If it's an angle, if it's a step. We always come talk to each other after, maybe a third down rep.
What do you expect us to be saying about you 6 months from now?
Yeah, see. We're going to see.
I noticed you having those conversations with Fogle on the other side, too. probably had a few first-round offensive tackles in your career, but what's your impression of him so far?
Oh, dog. He gonna be a real great player. Real patient, super strong. You know, when I'm going against him, I gotta mix it up on him, dial it in, because he is just so massive. And you know, a guy who's massive, who's patient and strong. I mean, you can lightweight give them anything, and they just sitting on you. So,
Can
you could.
Can you tell that he hasn't been a left tackle before?
Nah, he's a thing I feel like that makes him different. He's a very smart player. Very smart. I feel like every day he's asking me a piece here or there that he can learn from. Okay, what did you do at the top of your rush right there? Do you always want to go inside? He is always trying to learn and get better for that next rep.
And what have you been able to pick up from Cam the last few months?
Everything. A lot of things. Things about my hand placement a lot, pad level. A lot of things in the run game in terms of staying low when we need to peak and we don't need to. So I'm going to pick with Cam all camp, hoping he'll get annoyed.
And you worked with some, Kerrigan and other pass rushers, but does he provide kind of a different perspective for you at all? Is this fresh for you?
Yeah, Cam, because Cam, he's a guy who can use speed, he can use power, he can go speed to power, he can go power to speed. So it's definitely, I feel like, Nick when I was out there. You got a guy who really does it all the time. So those guys I definitely try to study from and pick up from.
Is that a balance that you're still learning in your career of when to power, when to speed?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we always gonna learn. It's always something, we can learn how to change up on the guy. I feel like that's gonna go even when I'm, God willing, year 12, 13, I'm still gonna be learning.
Is that an area though where you maybe made some of the most growth in your career? Is deciding the ratio and the timing of which, since you have both in your arsenal?
I'll just say I wouldn't even say the most growth. I just say it's inching every day.
Has deciding what weight to play at, was that something you toyed around with early in your career and you felt good with in recent years?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I feel good, as long as I know I can move, I can bend the edge. I ain't really too tripping. As long as I don't look fat.
That's a key.
All right, as long as I don't look fat out there, then I'll be all right.
And how unique has it been to play some snaps next to Cam?
Oh,
that's a pretty fun combo. Huh?
Legendary, getting snaps for the Hall of Famer.
I mean, when he's in at tackle, you two can play off each other.
Yeah, getting snaps for the Hall of Famer. Shoot, we can dial it up. So that's exciting.
Anything else?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jason.